Crispin sat by the Christmas tree and cried. "What's the matter, Crispin dear?" cooed Mrs. Tamworth. "Santa gave me nothing for Christmas," snuffled Crispin. "Weren't you a good pig this year?" grunted Mr. Tamworth. "Oh, it must have been a mistake," said Mrs. Peck, the housekeeper. "I'm sure Santa didn't mean to make you sad." But Crispin was very sad. He shoved the box out the front door. Then he went to his room and stayed there all Christmas morning. He didn't even come down for his Christmas dinner. Crispin sat by his window and watched as a rabbit and a raccoon walked in his front yard. "What a great box," said the rabbit. "Come on, let's take it," said the raccoon. But Crispin didn't want anyone else to take the box. So he took the box. "Look, what am I going to do with it?" This is no fun," he said. Soon Crispin was cold, so he went back inside. The next day, Nick and Penny crept back to play in Crispin's box. "Hey, that's mine," Crispin ordered. "Get out!" "We're not wrecking anything," said Penny. "We're playing space." "I don't see any space," grunted Crispin. "Look out, Penny!" screamed Nick. "Alien!" "I'm not the alien." "You're the alien," said Crispin. "This is my property. Now you get out." "Zap!" shouted Nick. "Gotcha, alien." "Ha! Missed me by a mile," squealed Crispin. And so they all played space until sunset. On Saturday, Mrs. Tamworth gave Crispin his pocket money. "Are you going off to the arcade today?" asked Mr. Tamworth. "Not today," said Crispin. "Nick and Penny might come by." Nick and Penny did come by, and they all played store, pirates, castle, and of course, their favorite space. They played so long that Crispin was late for supper. That night, the weather changed. It rained and all the snow melted. So did Crispin's box. "My box is ruined," Crispin sobbed. "Now my friends won't come over anymore." But of course, his friends did come over. "Look at all the stuff," shouted Nick. "Oh, it's all broken," said Crispin. "It's junk." But his friends didn't think so. They helped Crispin gather the broken bits of the Z-Box Teddy bot, and the Speedy Pony Shock Jock, and the Giga PlayStation. And they all had a hopping good game of Space. They played until way after supper time and almost missed dessert. On Friday after school, Crispin brought his friends back to play. "Hi, kids," said Mrs. Peck. "Come in and see our brand new fridge. It just arrived, and it makes ice cream." "Brilliant," piped Crispin's friend. "Oh, Crispin and Mrs. Peck, the fridge delivery man took away all the junk in your room. Now it's nice and tidy." "Junk!" shouted Crispin. "That wasn't junk. It was a store and a pirate ship and a castle and a space, and you threw it all away. All my pals will go away, and there's nothing here to play with." Crispin wept. But right there in his own back garden was the great big box that the fridge came in. Crispin went inside and peeped into the empty box, and he saw that it was full of all his friends. Ta-da!
That was a nice story, Tami.
Did you film my whole thing?
Yeah.